How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Q&A. I've promised it a long time ago, and I think it's finally time to make it. I used a text-to-speech thingy to do the questions. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, and if I ever do another Q&A, I'll make sure to not do it again. Small spoiler, as you can see on screen, I did get Ganyu, so in the background you'll see a Ganyu Dvalin solo. It's level 90 Dvalin, and I'm like level 38 or something. I thought it was pretty cool. She does a lot of damage already, so I can't wait to level her up. And let's get into it. Also, if your question isn't featured, it's probably because you asked the same or very close to someone else's question that they asked earlier, so I'm not going to reply to them twice. Just know I did read all of them, and I really appreciate all the questions. Alright, let's actually get into it now.
A Q&A please please.
So as you can see, this person was very enthusiastic to get a Q&A. I had no intention whatsoever to do one. But, sure, you know, I don't mind. So, this is it, the celebratory? Fuck, I don't know how to pronounce that. 20,000 subscribers, special Q&A. So this person gets the first question.
Who's your favorite Genshin character?
Now, I'm actually serious when I say that this is a hard question, because I'm not sure if you mean the looks, the personality, the way, you know, they play. So, I'm gonna go with Lumine, just because she has the most charisma out of, you know, the entire cast, because she's the main character. And if I'm not allowed to choose the main character, or if I have to choose anyone else, it'd be Rosaria. I'm really looking forward to playing as her.
How do you pronounce your YouTube name?
I totally get this question, because it's a Dutch name. I'll explain where it comes from later, because that's also a question in the Q&A. So, you pronounce my YouTube name RednasYo. It's the Dutch pronunciation, it's where I was born, and the English/American pronunciation of Rednas, just, you know, it's not that fitting, it has ass in it, it's just not that cool. I'll say what you can call me later, though.
What is your hobby?
I'm gonna try and keep this one short, because I'm gonna change the question to what are your hobbies? I really like esports, I really like gaming, obviously, I like making YouTube videos, I'm lazy, so I don't really like playing sports. I mean, I prefer watching them. But if I have to play them, and there's people around, definitely enjoy some of that. And finally, I really like languages, so I speak Dutch, English, and French fluently, and I have basic knowledge of Spanish, German, and I'm trying to learn Korean because it's such a cool language, but it's not really working out.
Favorite food, least favorite food?
I grouped these together because they're very similar, of course. My favorite food is beef Wellington when my mother cooks it for New Year's. It is the most delicious thing I've eaten in my life, and I hope all of you will taste something as good as that at least once. I could have went with the meme answer and said chop suey, but I'll be honest, I've never had any. Even though, you know, it would have been on whatever, you get the joke. Least favorite food, I don't know, I'm just really not a fan of vegetables. I think like sweet potato is probably the worst thing.
Favorite doujinshi or hentai?
Here's a common misconception about me. I'm actually not a weeb. I'd say that out of all the people that have been to my channel ever, I'm probably the person that's watched the least anime. I've only seen JoJo's and this anime about a guy called Sakamoto, and then a couple seasons of 7 Deadly Sins, or Nanatsu no Taizai, and that's all. So, I don't know what these mean. I mean, I looked up what doujinshi was, so I don't have any, because I didn't even know what it was. And I'll be honest, I don't watch hentai either, I'm sorry. Disappointing answer, I know. But if I have to say something, it'd be the one with the tenta.
What is your favorite male and female character in Genshin Impact?
Well, female you know now. Now, I'll add something, and probably every single time someone asks this, I'll say a different character, because I like most of the characters in the game. But I've always been a fan of pointy hat mages, and Lisa and Mona cover that perfectly. So I'm still really hoping to get Mona someday. She's definitely high up on the tier list of my favorite characters. Other than that, as I said, Lumine and Rosaria, and I don't have any husbandos. I don't really, you know, I'll let you know when I have one, but right now, nah, I don't have any preference for anybody.
What motivated you to create content on YouTube? How much time do you usually need to make a video? Cute cat face or woo?
I'll try and keep this one short as well, because I could be talking about this for an hour if I wanted to, but long story short, I started my YouTube channel years and years ago, because I just wanted to upload highlights. You know, I had these moments that I wanted to save, and not even for other people per se, but mostly for myself as like a catalog or memories of just my best moments, the funniest moments. And eventually when I played Xbox, I was a real big console gamer when I was a little bit younger, and I wanted to record every funny moment and just, you know, make a compilation and be able to rewatch it with my friends and be like, oh man, remember when this happened? That was so fun. That's really all there was to it. And by doing that, I just saw that I really enjoyed editing and really enjoyed getting reactions, and now we're here. I really like editing videos. I don't know, I like it. How much time I need to make a video really depends on what the kind of video is, and oddly enough, the short videos are actually more time consuming than the long ones. The long ones I just record for maybe a couple hours, then I edit for, I don't know, 6 hours, so like 8 hours total, and the meme videos can take like, I don't know, 16 hours depending on if I have ideas or not. So most of the time I hope I have ideas before I start making one, because the Razor one was hella hard to make. It took a long time. Also, real quick side thing, thank you for commenting this. I see your face often here. Same goes for a couple comments ago, Ven. I'm starting to recognize some familiar faces, and it's cool to see you guys in the comments every time.
Other than yourself, who is your favorite YouTubers? Are you introverted or extroverted?
This is a hard question because I don't think I've had a real favorite YouTuber in a very long time. Back in the day, I used to be a huge fan of Funhouse, but a lot of their members left, so I still like them, but I wouldn't say I'm like fond of what they do anymore. I don't really have a main favorite. Here's a funny clip actually of me in 2012. I was playing RuneScape and I was pausing my favorite YouTuber at the time. So there you have it. So yeah, no favorite YouTuber right now. I'd definitely say that I'm an introvert. I'm not insecure, but I'd just rather be on my own. And I don't really like going to big events or anything like that. So yeah, prefer staying cozy at home, chill.
Favorite game other than Genshin Impact?
Ironically enough, I just showed you a clip of what used to be my favorite game for years and years before anything else, which was RuneScape. I have a maxed account on old school RuneScape, and my last videos before Genshin were actually RuneScape as well. So I definitely say that's one of the big ones. Other than that, I've always really liked Call of Duty, and I still like it to this day. I'm playing a bit of Escape from Tarkov right now, which is pretty good. And on mobile games, I've played a bunch of Summoner's War years and years ago. I stopped though. And right now I play a little bit of Epic 7, which is another gacha. Pretty good, kind of getting burnt out on it though.
Any plans on making a fan base to chat like a Discord server or a Twitter?
Yep, of course. I have a Twitter already, which used to be my private one, but I deleted all the tweets. You can go follow it at RednasYo if you care. I don't know what I'm gonna tweet there. I always hate when people that are online personalities or whatever you want to call them tweet whatever that's not related to what they do. I always find that annoying, so I think I won't tweet that much. You can follow me though, maybe I'll post new videos, I don't know, or teasers, who cares. I do want to make a Discord, and actually I have made a Discord, and here's a secret link. It's not that secret, but you can join the Discord with this link right here. I'm only going to post it in this video, not in the description yet, to see who actually wants to join it and meet some friends or whatever. Eventually we'll make it public, you know, put it in the description, but for now only the people that watch this far will get in, I guess. So yeah, there's no one on there yet, don't feel awkward, it'll just be you and me. Don't make it awkward on me, please. Thank you.
How did you make up your channel name? What's your real name?
It might not be as creative as you think, but my channel name is related to my real name, so you're kind of asking the same question almost. My real name is Sander. It's short for Alexander. So here, I'll spell it out on screen, and you tell me why my YouTube name is Rednas.
What will your milestone be for this year?
I've cut off the start of this question because I already replied to it earlier. I really want to reach, I think, 100,000 in 2021. I don't know if it's realistic. I don't know if it's easy to get. We're like a quarter of the way there almost, so I feel like it's doable. We can do it, guys. I know it. Let's go. Subscribe. I'm sorry, I never want to ask anyone to subscribe or like...
Favorite musical artist?
Kind of like with the YouTuber thing, I don't have one specific one. At the moment, I like listening to Oliver Tree. He has like 2 or 3 songs that I really like, but I like every genre, so I'd be able to say Earth, Wind, and Fire is one of my favorites as well, and like Barry White, but then also, I don't know, something very new. Like a couple weeks ago, I was really into Doja Cat, but I'm just really tired of it now. So yeah, generally speaking, no specific one.
Favorite video? From your own videos.
Hey, that's another name I recognize. You always top comment on my videos. How do you come up with such creative things that everyone agrees with, huh? Every time. Once again, I cut off the first 2 because I already replied, but the third one is a really interesting question in my opinion, because once again, there's a lot of potential replies. Would it be the one that, you know, kind of got my channel a kickstart? Would it be the one that I enjoyed making the most, or the one that I enjoyed rewatching the most? Either way, I'd have to say my first Genshin video is one of my favorites because, you know, it got me to where I am right now. But I'd like to say my Animal Crossing one is probably one of the best videos I've ever edited, so definitely go check that out if you like Animal Crossing and just chill random commentary. As well as my second episode, I think, of my Pokemon Ice Only playthrough that no one watched, I put a lot of effort into. That was really funny.
If you were a character in the Genshin Impact universe, what weapon would you use? Would you have a vision? If so, Which one?
I really like this question. A lot, actually. Also, I think I see you more often in the comments right now. I'd be a mage or a catalyst user, and I would absolutely be Dendro. Even I know it's a hipster answer because it's not out yet, but come on, Dendro's so cool. It's like grass and it's green and I love it. If I can't choose Dendro, I would be Geo probably. I think Geo, because I'm like supportive, you know? I'd be either Animo or Geo, but Dendro if I can.
Are you planning on making a Twitch channel? And are you gonna pull for RednasYo?
I already have a Twitch channel, actually. It's the same as my Twitter and YouTube. It's RednasYo. If you want to go follow it, feel free. I tried to stream 1 or 2 times and it worked, but I had like 5 minutes of delay because my internet's so awful. And nowadays my internet's even worse. I can barely upload a video a week. So you can go follow it, but don't expect me to stream anytime soon because my internet is awful. Yep. Also, as you can see, I already pulled for Ganyu because I was using her at the start of the video, so I didn't think I was gonna, but I did, and I got her. Yeah, it was a pity as well.
What made you want to do Genshin Impact videos? How do you think about your fast growth in subs?
As I said previously, I've always kind of had a history with gacha games and, you know, MMOs, so this was kind of a perfect combination. I actually pre-subscribed, or whatever it's called, months before the game came out. And I used to just make videos on random games, you know, whatever I was playing at the time. And people really seem to like the Genshin, so I don't see why I would have stopped. How do I think about my fast growth in subs? I really feel like it's not that fast. Then again, I've been making videos for like 4 years before this, and I got like 20 views a video, so I don't really think it's that fast, and I don't really think that much about subs in general. I know it's a cheesy answer, but I don't think it's good to look at subs as in like, oh, I want to have more all the time. I think it's cool to just look back and enjoy the view sometimes.
Are you still studying? And what subject?
Nope, I stopped studying a couple years ago. I was doing economics and social studies in just, you know, regular French school. I stopped because I didn't enjoy it, and I was homeschooled anyway because I live too far away from my school. It wasn't for me. So I stopped that, and I actually started my own very small company. I don't really know if you can call it a company, but I started my own thing as a translator, which I did for maybe 2 years, and I still do, but I'd like to quit it and do YouTube instead, if I can be completely honest. So no, I no longer study, but when I studied, it was economics because I just had no clue of what to do. And this might interest you as well. If I were to go back and study something, it would probably be something like video editing or movie making or whatever, something in that genre.
Will you suffer yourself by playing horror game and put it on YouTube?
I think I understand your question, and if it is, would I play horror games? Yeah, if people want to see it, sure. I'm not a fan of horror. I don't get why anyone would be a fan of horror, but yeah, if you want me to do it, I'll give it a shot.
Are you hot?
Yes.
How did you learn English?
Hi Sue, I didn't realize this was your name and your YouTube account until recently, so thank you for the question and the very kind words. I cut off the rest because obviously I've already replied to them, but I learned English playing RuneScape once again. It all ties back together, doesn't it? RuneScape every time. I used to play RuneScape with my father, who basically taught me everything. We used to read the quests together, and I think that's maybe why I enjoy reading the story so much in Genshin. It really reminds me of when I used to do quests on RuneScape with my father, so yeah. Very cool.
What would you be doing if it wasn't for Genshin Impact's release?
This is a good question. I don't know, because most of the time I just keep an eye on whatever is new and try and make a video on that, or just keep doing what I enjoy, you know, upload some RuneScape, some Call of Duty. I don't really know, but definitely would have been a lot different than what's been going on right now.
Is there any other type of content you'd like to create this year? Love your content. Can't wait to see more. Cute custom cat emoji.
First of all, thank you for the very kind comment. I really appreciate it. And yes, I absolutely would like to do more different content, but it's gone wrong before, you know, with that Cyberpunk video I made a month ago or so. I have a second channel that I made a little while ago. You can go subscribe to it. Once again, this won't be a secret link. It'll be in the description as well, but I'll try to upload different stuff on there. Let me know though if you prefer watching other content on this channel, you know, different games, but for now, maybe it's safer to get a second channel. I'll do a poll on it relatively soon.
What are you aiming for at the moment? What's your drive?
Hey, that's another face I recognize. What I'm aiming for and what my drive is kind of the same thing. I replied to it somewhat earlier that YouTube is the thing I like doing the most, and I'd like to just drop everything to do YouTube. And so, making my job, as cheesy as it sounds, is both my drive and my goal. And obviously, kind comments like yours and all the other people that commented for this Q&A, or all the people that comment kind things on all the other videos, they really help, you know, being motivated. Not like I need it, because Even if everyone hated on me and I can make this my job, I'd probably do it. But it helps to get kind words. That's all I'm gonna say. So once again, thank you very much for everyone that drops the kind words all the time.
Who might you want to save your Primogems for?
Mona Rosaria. I think that's it.
How much time you spend on Genshin?
This also depends on the day and what I have to record, but sometimes it'll be like 2 hours, sometimes it'll be 30 minutes. I try to use all my resin every day and do my commissions because they're just free stuff, you really have to. And other than that, when I'm feeling like I want to play, I can play like 2 hours a day, approximately. And also, thank you for the kind words.
Would you pull for Chow?
I've been thinking about it, and I'm not sure exactly what he does yet. I've just seen him bounce around, and I think those were beta clips. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of him, so I don't think so. Not yet, anyway.
Would you like to try the living hell that is Spiral Abyss?
Yeah, absolutely. This also ties into the question I got earlier about if I wanted to do other content and that I'd do it on my second channel. This is something I'd do on my main channel, and maybe that's where I misunderstood the question. I definitely want to do new content, and maybe on Genshin, but also maybe not on Genshin. And it's mostly about the not Genshin content that would go on my second channel. But doing the Spiral Abyss is like a commentary that I'd like to do on my main channel. So yeah, definitely.
Do you get disappointed when you work on a video which you put a lot of effort in but it doesn't get any attention? Love your videos as always.
Thank you very much for the kind comments. Yes, of course, it's disappointing, but it's like, you get used to it, right? As I said, I've been making videos for 5 years, and there's some videos that I put more effort in than the commentaries, for example, as in more time thinking, more time editing, and they got 10 or 20 views, and it just happens, you know. You gotta take it as learning experience. You still spend time editing a video, putting a lot of work into it, you got better at it, so it's never a lost time. But yes, of course, it's disappointing, and it'll always be disappointing.
Who are you?
I don't know. I don't know, man. You asked a hard question there. I have no idea what you want me to answer to that.
What do you like to do when you're not making videos? Any hobbies?
Yeah, essentially the same as the reply to the hobbies. I like watching sports, watching esports, playing games myself, playing sports myself, although it's really difficult right now, and generally I would like to travel, but obviously with the world situation right now, 2021 ought to look better, because 2020 wasn't great in that sense. So yeah, got hope, and that's what I do when I'm not editing a video.
How old are you?
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
Did you ever play Would You Rather? If not, will you ever play it? I kind of took over for Justin there. She needed a little break. Okay, I forgot to do that one. Yeah, this kind of ties into the horror question and will I do other content? Sure, I'll play it. I have played it, of course, and I would play it, but once again, probably not something for the main channel, something for the second channel, as most people don't seem to watch or want to watch anything other than Genshin on this channel, which makes complete sense. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you got the answers you were looking for. If you didn't, make sure to post a question in the comments. I'll reply to all of them as I usually do. And have a good day. Bye bye.